Welcome back to the BBQ Pro Shop Test Kitchen. I'm Pitmaster Shane D. This is Dylan Light. You know us as Flavor Anonymous. We decided to get together, mix some of these rubs up, come up with some new concoctions, and we're going to put it on some awesome stuff like this Hassel Cattle Wagyu tri-tip. Tri-tip's one of my favorite things, man.
Fantastic with the marbleization on these things.
Beautiful.
Like, it's just, Wagyu tri-tip to me is the holy grail barbecue, like especially Wagyu tri-tip.
Yeah, I agree.
It's hard to beat.
Let's talk about what we're going to put on these today. The number one thing you don't want to do when you have such a beautiful piece of meat like this Hassel tri-tip is get in its way.
Yeah, you don't want to put any punchy, any loud, any overbearing flavors on it, because you really just want to accentuate what's there and bring out those special notes that Wagyu has.
I thought you were going to sing accentuate positive. So that's where we're going. We didn't
We're
go
not
that way.
singing today, man.
I didn't. So this Poncho and Lefty's, their fajita seasoning is fantastic for this.
And we're using the hot version on this one because we want just a little heat here, you know, so we're going for a little Southwest feel. You'll see a little bit later on when we plate this up why. He's just gonna give it a little light liberal coat there. And then we're gonna come up over the top of this with Heath Ryle's honey chipotle rub. So the smokiness from the chipotle in that rub is gonna go really nice with the flavors from this hot fajita rub from Poncho and Lefty. But what we're really looking for is that little bit of honey. You know, I don't like too sweet on beef, but this has just the right sweetness that's gonna calm down some of the peppers and some of the salt. And that honey granules in there is also going to help with a little bit of bark formation.
That's right.
And tri-tip's a hard one to get bark formation on because it's a short cook time.
Well, it's such a small piece of meat, so unless you char the crap out of it, you're not going to get it, you know. And then you risk just overshooting it, and you get this. The only culinary sin is overcooking tri-tip, right? Mm-hmm. So we don't want that.
Yeah, because tri-tip is not a meat that does well all the way.
No,
you don't want to take it medium well because it really degrades after medium. You know, somewhere to me the perfect temperature for it's like 135 to 140-ish.
Right. And you guys will notice, I mean, tri-tip, it gets the same for being a triangle basically. This is where you're measuring your temp from. You know, this little tip may get away from you a little bit. That's okay. It's almost like a burn in at that point. But your slices are really going to come from the main body of the meat. So this is where you want to be concerned at.
Yeah.
So. All right, enough talking.
So let's take this, put some heat to it on our M1. We got a nice pecan and lump charcoal fire going. We're running about 350. This thing's gonna go on there for like 25, 30 minutes with this size. We're gonna be ready to go. It's gonna be a fast one.
And if you wanted to use a heavier, more traditional Texas kind of mesquite or whatever, post oak, totally can. But again, I don't want to get in the way of this too much. That's why I love the pecan with the that oak back note of the charcoal. I think it's about right.
That beef naturally has so much flavor. You just want to accentuate, the rub and the smoke should be the chorus behind the beef here.
Right.
You know, we're not trying to add, we're just trying to support.
I agree.
All right.
Oh, it already smells good as soon as it hits the heat.
Yeah, those peppers activate and that paprika and chili powder hits it good.
All right. Our tri-tip has a beautiful crust on it. I mean, look at the color. So we're not gonna delay anything here. We're gonna slice right into it. We're gonna build a beautiful little arrangement here.
Yeah, so we've got this awesome tri-tip from Hassel Cattle Company. It's a Wagyu tri-tip. We hit it with a little bit of Poncho and Lefty's fajita seasoning hot. And we topped it off with that honey chipotle. We want just a little sweet to create this nice little layer of bark here.
There's nothing more just succulent and perfectly beef rich, in my opinion, as opposed to perfectly cooked tri-tip or beautiful succulent beef ribs. Listen, you've heard us chew enough, and we're hungry, so you got anything else for them?
Get you some.
Get you two. Catch you later.
Thanks for joining us at the test kitchen for BBQ Pro Shop. We hope you enjoyed what we've shown you today.
We know you like the products. Check them out at bbqproshop.com.